Hey everyone. Hello. I was struggling. I was struggling just now. How y'all feeling? Thank y'all for your patience. I was really struggling. I didn't realize that when you set up a YouTube live through your phone, you have to use your phone. I didn't realize that. So then when I put it up here, it wasn't letting me. It was just a mess. Welcome into the Twitter space. What's good? What's good? What's good? Yeah, it was a mess. Cause then I was like, "What? How y'all feeling?" See, oh no. Okay, now my internet acting up. Can y'all hear me? Make sure y'all share. We about to get into this week's reading. Oh, I also wanted to mention that I do have openings next week for revelation sessions and mediumship sessions and mentorship sessions. Um, Also wanted to mention if you are a patron and you got a New Year Patreon package, don't forget to book your mid-year reading. Don't forget to book your mid-year reading. And if you're unsure of what you have left in your package, just type in your email address into where it says redeem code or certificate or what have you, or subscription or package. Just type in the email address that you use to purchase the package. If you have any trouble, just email me. All right. I think I want to switch it up today. I'm going to do a oracle reading first, and then we're gonna get into the tarot reading. Y'all cool with that? Yeah, let's switch it up a little bit. Let's switch it up a little bit. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Coco Alexa. This is Schmoney Mondays. I'm going to do an oracle reading for the collective for the week, and then we are going to pull some tarot cards as well. I'm using the Work Your Light deck. It's one of my favorite decks. Such a beautiful deck. So let's see. Let's see what Spirit has for us for this week. Spirit, we call upon you graciously with love and light and for the greater good of all involved. Spirit, we call upon you graciously with love and light and for the greater good of all involved. What is it that we need to know for this week? What is it that we need to know? Ooh, these cards are slippery. Let's see. All right. Here we go. Okay. Yes, I've been feeling that. We're getting protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. Protection. You need to protect yourself. Nope, you're right on time. You need to protect yourself now. You might need to do a fiery wall of protection. Put yourself in a bubble. It did not. Put yourself in a bubble. Expand your aura. Cleanse your aura. Cut cords. It's time. If you've been thinking about somebody that you really don't want to think about, or you haven't, just the energy, it just isn't there. You want to disconnect from this person. You want to disconnect from a situation. It's time to cut the cord. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. We got this card last week. So did you have that conversation that you needed to have? Did you say what you needed to say? Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Come on. What is your soul calling you to do now? Changes are being made, and I'm hearing Spirit say, Spirit was talking to me earlier, and I heard something along the lines of like, um, big changes are occurring, and some people are not going to be able to handle that. They're not going to be able to handle the fact that you're moving differently, that you're doing things differently. They're not going to like it. They are not going to like it. And I'm hearing Spirit say that, like, the words that they say might be harsh right now. You need to protect yourself. Time to cut the cord. You're moving forward. You're moving on. You're moving on to something different. Something is changing. And not everybody does well with change. Let's be honest. The cards that I pulled: take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Take a break. I feel like somebody really needed to hear that. That feels like something very specific. Take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. You have time. You have time. Where are you rushing to? You have time. So take a break. Give yourself space to relax. It's not going anywhere. Take a break. Your body is asking you to take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Next card we're getting is answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? We got this same thing. Have you answered your deepest calling? Answer the call. What is it? Where are you being called to? What is being asked of you? What is it? And it feels, again, like this feels like a lot of change, like just this deep desire to change, and knowing that it's time, knowing that it's unavoidable. You have to do something different now. It's so interesting. Our society has our society has been through a lot these last few years. The world has been through a lot these last few years, and we learned a lot, right? Are you still applying what you learned during that time? Are you still incorporating those things? Are you finding balance within yourself? It's interesting to me how um, it's interesting to me to see the world try to go back to a way of life that has been proven it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't feel right. So even with this connection with take a break, you have to rest. You have to replenish. Look at this: deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Deep replenishment. Come on. It might be time for you to disconnect. It might be time for you to go out in nature. When was the last time that you went out in nature? When was the last time that you went to some natural water? When was the last time you took a bath? Like you really soaked your body? Deep replenishment. What are you eating? Are you eating? We're also getting the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So whatever this change that is coming, right? Like whatever this change is that's whatever the change, whatever the change that is about to occur, you're ready for it. You're prepared for it. You have what you need. Don't create unnecessary anxiety around the fact that you're like, oh, I don't have what I need. I don't have what you do. You absolutely do have what you need. You're more prepared. Actually, you have the mindset. I'm hearing that as well. You have the mindset for this change. You have the mindset for this next step. And that's really important now. I'm hearing that very loudly. The changes that you wanted to make that might have been difficult for you in the past, the shit that gets you really fucking frustrated, where you kind of get mad at yourself, like, oh my God, I did it again. That shit. This feels like that. It feels like eliminating the things that you know have gotten in your way. Look at this. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Come on. Come on. It's time. I mean, even with this, share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Some of y'all, some of y'all are healers and spiritual leaders and still afraid to come out of the closet and start using your voice and start speaking. Some of y'all are teachers and you need to be teaching and you're not teaching. Why? What was the point of you learning everything? What was the point of you experiencing all these things if you're not going to share, if you're not going to talk about it? Come on. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing? Said feeling attacked. It's just time. It's time. And, for all of us light workers and healers and spiritualists, we have work to do and we know this, right? Like we know that. We know that we have work to do. We know that we have work to do. We know what we're supposed to be doing. Even if that looks different, right? I'm talking to myself here too. Oh my goodness. Even if that has looked it's changing. It's changing. It might look different. That's okay. That's okay. Remember that we evolve. Remember that we evolve. Remember, listen, shout out to the healers, shout out to the spiritualists, shout out to the praying people, shout out to the energy workers, the conjurers, the brujas and brujos. Shout out to them. Yo, we did a lot of work raising the vibration of this earth to the point where everyone feels it, where everyone see it. Yo, can we talk about something? Did y'all watch that Kevin Gates? If anybody wants to come up on the Twitter space stage to just be a part of this conversation for a little bit. Did anybody watch the Kevin Gates and Koresha interview? It was very interesting and very entertaining. Very entertaining for sure. Um, Y'all know that I work with men on a weekly basis. Shout out to them as well. Shout out to the men in the space. I'm proud of y'all, proud of all of the work that y'all are doing. But listening to him, I was talking to my homegirl and I was like, yo, this what this shit about to look like when niggas start healing. When I was really listening to him, it was a part where he was talking about, and you know what, I'm gonna tie this right into what we're talking about. He was talking about self-care. And I think Karesha had asked him if, you know, he was single, if he was seeing someone right now, whatever. And he was like, no. And then he went on to talk about how, like, he can't be with somebody who doesn't respect how he takes care of himself. He can't be with somebody who doesn't take care of themselves. Right? Like, I thought it was so interesting. And he was just like, he said, because I'm going to get up and I'm going to work out. I'm going to eat well. Like, I'm going to take care of myself. He was like, and I'm not going to let anybody distract me from that because it just doesn't feel good. All that shit. Yes. Yes. Yeah, it was just really, you know, it was interesting. And I'm just, but also very raw, right? Because then he was also like, he said some shit like, some wild shit. Some wild shit. He's like, cause when I fuck with a bitch, like, oh, okay. This nigga says, and then hold up, and then peep this though. He says, you can hear this person who has evolved and who has woken up and who has decided to change their life and learn, right? Like, but also he is who he is. And that's a beautiful thing. I say all that to say we have to take care of ourselves. Healers, we have work to do. We have work to do. Let's see what these tarot cards have to say for this week as well. We're going to do a little tarot reading. So if you're just coming in, you didn't miss a thing. Look at this tarot reading for the week as well. Yes, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, the fact that he's an actual priest chief also impressed me as well. Like, yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for this week? Let's see. Look at that. Temperance card. First card that comes out. Temperance card. Yes. It's about bringing balance, y'all. We have to take care of ourselves. Rest if you need it. Take your time. Slow down. Slow down. Where are you rushing to? It ain't going nowhere. If you running late, if you running behind, oh well. Like, you already behind. You speeding ain't gonna make you any. I mean, you late already. Like, it don't really matter. So take your time. Slow down. If you're driving right now, slow down. If you about to drive, slow down. All right. I'm hearing spirit say, no more of this overthinking. No more of this overthinking. You're overthinking this. Yes, it's that simple. Yes, it's that simple. You're overthinking it. Get out of your head. It's time to move past that. It's time to work through that mental block of being in your head and overanalyzing a situation to the point where you just don't even do it anymore. I'm talking to you, Virgos. I'm a Virgo too, so I'm included. I'm hearing spirit say that this does not help you. Um this does not serve you. It doesn't serve you anymore. Think about how you feel. They're saying you go through that every single time when a challenge comes towards you. We're getting the King of Swords with the Eight of Swords. We're also getting the Moon, Death, and Seven of Coins. It's time to move past that. You know what to do. You know what to do. So what is unknown? So what you've never done it before? It's a bunch of shit that you've never done. You did it, and then you fucked around and liked this shit, and then now you just do it now. Come on. So what you never done it before? That doesn't matter anymore. You're intelligent, yes? You are capable of learning new things. So it's time. Back to the same message of even using your voice, speaking up, relaying the message. I'm hearing that very loudly. Do you need to tell somebody? Come on. Who needs to tell somebody something? God is trying to tell you something. God is trying to tell you something right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. Come on. Come on, please. Because I'm tired of saying that. What you need to say? What are you being called to say? Please just say it. We need it. Whatever this message is that you have, this feels like this feels look, if you have a podcast and you haven't made an episode in a while, I'm gonna need you to make an episode. If you have a YouTube channel, I need you to go ahead and make a I need you to go ahead and make that YouTube video because you have something to say. All right. If you are on TikTok or Twitter or whatever one of these social media platforms, if you whatever platform that you are using to communicate or to if you are using social media as a part of your mission on this earth, we want to make this real broad. If you are using social media to help you with your mission on this earth, please go ahead and make whatever video content, sound, music, skit, joke, thought, essay, book, whatever the fuck it is. uh, Whatever it is, it's time. Okay, we're getting the Hierophant. You might not even have a whole lot to say. Maybe this isn't, maybe it's not, some channel message. Maybe it's just a story. Maybe it's just a story. Maybe it's a testimony. Maybe it's just a thought. Maybe it's just you processing. But I feel like this, like, I know that there are people resonating with this. I know it. Whatever it is, we need it. I think it's so interesting that of all the generations and of all the time in this world, we have been gifted the opportunity to be able to communicate with people all around the world at any given time in the world. So, whatever it is that you need to say, go ahead and say it. And on the flip side of that, if you don't know, if you're like, oh, that doesn't resonate with me, I ain't saying shit to nobody, you might need to have a conversation with someone. You might need to just have a conversation with someone. Maybe you need to have a conversation with yourself. Maybe it's time to have that one-on-one, maybe do some mirror work, you know? It might be time to say, all right now, what we about to do? We're getting the king of staves, queen of staves. So it's this energy of wanting to move forward, but maybe you just don't know how. Maybe there is no plan. I'm hearing spirit say for the ones who needs a little organization, or you may need a schedule. Sit down and write it out. Put it in your phone. Set the alarms. Put it on the family calendar if that is important. If once it's on the family calendar, you have to get it done type energy, then that's just what you need to do. It's time to rearrange some things and prioritize what's important to you now. Hearing that really loudly. They're saying, once you do that, um, then you can move forward. Then it will feel much better, and not so like I need to just move for the sake of moving, or I need to just do something for the sake of doing it. This is also about strategically moving and doing things at a decent pace. A decent pace. You don't have to have all of the things right now. You're working towards them. They're saying you don't want to overdo it. There's other things at play here. I'm also hearing that too. There's other things at play. Wow. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yes. Empress. Yes. With this Ten of Swords, you got to take care. You have to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself. Come on now. Y'all know, listen, I don't give a fuck what the media is talking about, what these TV shows are portraying, or whatever the hell. There's still a pandemic. There's still shit going on. Like, you have to take care of yourself. Gotta take care of yourself. So I know it's not ideal. I know we're all tired and we're all exhausted of it, right? But we still gotta take care of ourselves, y'all. Hmm. Drink water. Stay hydrated. Eat. Who is not eating? Are y'all forgetting to eat? Are y'all choosing not to eat? Are y'all skipping meals? What is it? Can you not afford groceries? Like, just to be real and be honest, did the food stamps application not go through? I'm not even joking. Or you just not going to the grocery store? Please eat. Please nourish yourself. Please. That's why you don't have the energy that you're looking for. You have to eat and eat well. If you are not feeding your body, you will not have the energy that you're looking for. I'm also hearing spirit say that if you have been forgetting to eat or not eating because you are sad right now, I'm hearing spirit say that means that you need to make a phone call so someone can nourish you. Someone can bring you something to eat. Maybe somebody can cook for you. We're learning how to get back. We're learning how to reconnect with community and redefine what community is. So please eat. Please nourish your body. Grief, yes. That will also do it. That will also do it. Not having an appetite. Make a smoothie. All right, y'all. I want to pull a card. I'm gonna pull a card. If you would like to get a card pull in the Twitter space, just come up on stage. Request to join. And let's see. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna do a number between for my YouTube conjurers. We're gonna do a number between 33 and 111. Don't put the number yet because I haven't chosen it. 33 between 33 and 111. Okay, and now I have my number. I have my number. If you would like to get a card pull in the Twitter space, just request and come on up. Somebody in here is nervous. Somebody in here is nervous. Oh my goodness. I swear, I need to put on an aluminum foil hat because y'all be like on it. On it. The number is 88. I chose 88. Hey Jackie.
Hey, love.
How are you? I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling all right.
How are your parents liking Florida so far?
So far, so good. They're getting adjusted. My mother, she's always a little hectic, so we just wait for her to come down off of her, whatever she's going through, and then we can go ahead and post out a little bit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did you have a question?
I think I'm gonna go general today because I have too many things. I actually need to book a session with you.
Okay. Oh, don't forget, y'all. Don't forget to use the code. Don't the code that I posted for Juneteenth is still good through the end of July. So if you want to book a reading, I'll also put in new some more dates. So if you want to book a reading, use that code. It's on the Instagram.
Good to know. I will be using it.
All right, let's see, Jackie. This. Let's see. Very good. Wait a minute. Pause. Hold on, Jackie, real quick. Does anybody know the acronym that I used for the code? Does anybody know if you can guess, let me put the code. I'm gonna put the code in. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put the code in the chat. And if y'all could tell me, now I'll put this out for GNC. Um Yes, that's Jackie Noni. Jackie Noni is in the YouTube chat.
Hey, no, girl.
If somebody can guess this, I'm gonna give away a 30-minute reading. If you can guess what this acronym is, I'll give you a 30-minute reading. Let me put it up here and that's what it's space too. I'm gonna be fair. Give me 1 second.
Is that a one or a I?
It's an I, everyone. It's an I. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, Jackie. We'll see if somebody there we go. Hold on. There we go. That's the code. I just tweeted it. The code is TI4 number 4MN. MN. All right, Jackie, ready?
Yes.
That's it. Yes, that is it. Congratulations. You just won a 30-minute reading. DM me and we'll connect. I got you.
All right, Coco.
Yeah.
All right, Coco, this is still in here.
Oh, what's up, still in here? Welcome.
Okay, it's funny because like I always thought I just knew, so I needed that.
Oh, okay. There we go. Look at God.
Just shoot my DM so I can get you later.
All right, cool.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, here we go, Jackie. So, no. You have a lot of things on your plate right now.
I do.
You have a lot of things on your plate, and it's like all these things. It's like I have like they're saying something about like you see yourself reaching your goals when you think about the things that you've been planning and things that you want to do. You're doing them now, and you also see the other goals that you want to do um, on the horizon, very close, but still, it almost still feels a little out of touch. There's a lot of things that you want to do with your business, and even growing your business. I'm hearing Spirit say that you need to ask for help. I don't know if this is somebody who is making a website for you, or maybe you're hosting some sort of workshop or something, or some sort of class. Um, this just feels like you need, or even maybe somebody that does marketing. It just feels like this is someone who can really help elevate your business to where you want to go. It's almost like they, when they ask you like, okay, what's the goal for your business, you say, okay, I want to be able to do this and this, and I want to do this, and they give you some insight or information or tools to help make that easier for you. Okay, does that make sense?
That makes sense, for sure.
Yeah, they're saying you're going to be meeting someone soon that's going to be able to help you with your business. They want you to be able to recognize that and take the opportunity that's given. So again, I feel like this person might offer to help you or let you know like this is what I offer in this part by yourself. I'm hearing that really loudly. They're saying something about like they see the business that you're trying to build. They see the life that you're trying to build. And on this part, you're not doing it by yourself. Hence the reason why your parents are coming or there. I'm hearing that too. Because they're going to want to help. They're going to want to help. They're going to want to be there. They're going to want to support. It's up to you to say yes. It's up to you to say thank you. I appreciate that, needed that, very much. They're saying so no more doing everything by yourself. This is a habit that you're going to have to break. You have community now, okay? More than what you had before. Much more supportive, much more supportive. And they won't make you feel guilty. So I don't know if somebody's been making you feel guilty for asking for help or anything like that, but this.
Me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta. That's over now. They're saying you gotta move past that now. You gotta move past it now because it won't help you in the long run.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. You're getting the Ace of Cups here too. So you have some things coming your way, and that's why they're saying now that you're going to receive this extra help, you'll be called to do more work. Okay.
Okay.
They're saying something about like you've been wanting to do more work, but also not wanting to. Um, you don't want to not be able to take care of all your other responsibilities. It's like I want to be able to do all the things, but they're saying that like you won't have to do that anymore. Won't be necessary.
Okay, that makes sense. I just don't want to burn out. I want to be
Right.
able to maintain, but not like I want to be able to progress without feeling the need to like having to struggle to get there. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yep. They're saying continue to kind of go with the flow and move with your intuition. Be open to be open to the changes that are coming, which is kind of ties right into the general reading. Because it may not look how you think it's gonna look.
Oh wow.
Okay, it may not look how you think it's gonna look. So just be open to that. They're saying that it's nothing that you won't like. I feel like whatever is coming, not only will it be what you want, it'll also be what you didn't even realize you wanted.
Mm.
Didn't even know that you had access to that or that was available to you. And so they want you to be open to that, knowing that you deserve it and you're worthy of it. You
Ooh, got you.
know. Okay.
That makes sense.
I think that's all that I have for you, love.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Hey, Shy, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Hey, Coco.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
How's Cam?
Growing up, and I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Mm.
Like, just stop growing, please.
Great, great.
Did you have a question for me, love, or did you want to just do a general reading?
Yeah, let's do general.
Okay. You are cooking up something good. You are cooking up something good. This is like the definition of staying low key and building.
Yeah.
Very few people know what you are working on, um, but it's giving you the opportunity. I'm hearing Spirit say it's giving you the opportunity to really pour into it without having so many unnecessary voices.
Right.
This feels really good. Hearing that too. You're very excited about it. This is going to be very successful. I'm hearing that really loudly. They want you to be yourself. I'm hearing that. I don't know if that makes sense, but they're saying they want you to be yourself. They want you to be yourself. They're right. They're saying something about like giving you what you need to be able to bring it fully to fruition. I'm hearing that very loudly, very soon. I'm hearing that too. So if there's some pieces missing, like just a few pieces missing, they're saying they're coming. Okay, they're coming. But they don't want. They're saying that they don't want you to not move forward. Don't feel like, oh, if I don't have everything together, then I can't do it. I want to wait until everything is together. You don't have to do that.
Okay.
Okay. They don't. They're like, you'll just be slowing down the process. You have what you need to be able to do this. You may not have everything that you want, but that comes later.
Okay.
This is super important for you. Yeah, so much creative energy here too. So much creative energy. It almost kind of feels like you're able to put some creative energy that might have been like building up inside of you, and it's like you finally have a place to like put it.
Yes.
So it just feels like I'm free. Like,
Right.
and like being able to play. I'm also feeling this. I'm feeling this like very childlike energy. It feels very playful and it feels very creative and it's very powerful. It's very, very powerful. It's helping you. It's helping you think outside of the box. It's helping you, realize that there's no limits. There's nothing that you can't do. It's like, well, if that's what I want to do, that's what I want to do. And if you, it almost, right, they're saying something about like best kept secret, or like not a lot of people really know. And they're saying this is a good thing, because when you do put it out in the world, you'll be ready. I'm hearing that too. Like you'll be ready. It'll be ready. Um, They're saying something about you having to do a lot of deep reflection to even get to this point. And it's been really important. They're saying they want you to continue to be introspective as you move through this, because a lot of things are about to change.
Yes.
Okay. So they're saying that, they want you to kind of reflect on the past. They want you to reflect on your journey. And I'm also hearing something about like record it. I'm hearing that too. Record this part of your journey. Okay. They're saying you are on the right path. You are doing the right things. Okay. That's why this has been a little bit easier too. You might have tried to do this in the past, and it might have been a little difficult, but this feels a lot more fluid, and it feels like, oh, okay, things are coming to me easily now, which really is very affirming. Like there's some deep, like, oh, this is affirming. Like, okay, I'm on. That was confirmation. Like I needed that. And that just feels really good. So they're proud of you for even following the signs and listening to the signs, and having comfort in that. Yeah, oh yeah, this is definitely stay low key and build.
Yes.
Like they're saying something about like your strategy for this is so good, because you are, it's interesting because there's people that you're talking to that other people don't even know that you have access to these type of people.
Right.
Like you don't even know how it's like all the networking that you've done, all the connecting that you've done, like all of that. It wasn't in vain. You're realizing that because you're able to use your network, and right, they're saying like it's like the network that you have, they also have an amazing network.
Right.
So you just have access to some next level shit that when you put this into the physical, when you let people know what you're doing, they're gonna be like, damn, you work with who? Damn, they oh wow, they put you on their social, like, oh okay, wow, like, oh, you having conversations with them, like wow. So they're saying that like, this is, they're saying these are all very good things. They're all very good things. So they're saying continue to stay low key until you're ready, like until you know that like, okay, it's time to go ahead and put that out there, and you'll get a big sign around that too, like, okay, it's time, like it's time, it's time. Has someone invested in this project, or just you?
I feel like just me. Yeah.
So maybe this investment is coming. Somebody might be investing in you, which will really help you a lot. So yeah, they're just saying that, keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Danielle, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Alrighty.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you loud and clear.
They're going to know about
About, what did you say?
Joshua.
Josh. Okay. Let's see. So this thing I need to know about Joshua. Oh, thank you, Shy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hmm. Let's see. You need to see Josh for who he is. Okay? Like you need to see him straight up as face value, whatever that may look like. Not the idea that you might have made up in your mind about him. You need to see him for what it is. Whether this is good, bad, whatever. I'm also hearing remember what you asked for. That's very important. Whatever you ask for, whatever you prayed for, that's what they're trying to align you with. If you go against that, then it's very confusing. It's very confusing for your spirit guides. They don't know what to do. They don't know what you want because your actions are different than your words. Does that make sense? They're saying that, you say you want these things, you say you want to go to these places. That requires for you to do something different, for you to change, for you to make a different choice. Let me see. For you to see the truth, whatever that truth may be, you need to see the truth and accept the truth. Oh, that's a bigger one. Accept the truth. Accept what is real. hmm Things are falling around you, but um, it doesn't mean that you just sit there. It almost kind of feels like, yes, look at this. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh, you challenge the universe. Here's a. Oh, you don't want to listen. Oh, okay. Here comes this tower moment. Here comes this ego death. Here comes this. Yeah. Here comes this temptation. Other temptations. I'm hearing that as well. If you're in a relationship, beware of somebody trying to get your attention that's outside of the relationship. That's not going to do anything but bring more chaos. I'm hearing things are coming to an end, but you cannot be complacent. You can't. Are they saying this is the dog in the burning office? Like everything is fine? No, it's not. It is not. You're getting a strength card. It's time to activate your strength. It's time to activate your power. It's time. I'm also hearing that like you activating this power, you activating your strength, that will be affirming for you. Like, oh damn, I am strong. Like, and you even though you know this, it's like you downplay it and you don't use it. But they're saying it's time now. It's time. It's absolutely time. Time to cut cords. Time to let go. So, um, yeah, they're saying something about like, so you're afraid to be blessed. You're afraid of your success. You're afraid to grow. You're afraid to meet your full potential. They're saying these are the things that you asked for, and these are the things that you pray for. And you now, do you understand why we're confused? I'm hearing that really loudly. Mm. Yeah, well, now it's time to be selfish. At the end of the day, this is an adult, right? Okay, so they have control of their own life. You cannot, if they don't care for their own well-being, to not have to rely on you to care about their well-being because you are not their mother or their parent. If they cared about themselves, ooh, if they cared about themselves, they would not be with you because that means that they can recognize that they're not healthy. They don't have peace. So if I don't have peace, then how can I bring peace to someone else? This is okay. Well, they have to do that by themselves. They have to do that by themselves. They have to figure their shit out, and you cannot stand in the way of that. At this point, you're both y'all are in the way of each other's journey. It's like somebody needs to fucking move. I'm hearing Spirit say he has a lot to prove to you. If this is somebody, I'm hearing Spirit say, if this is somebody that you actually want to be with, and if this is a man that you want to be with, he needs to go on his journey by himself, and he needs to come back with an offering. You will not be able to build the stability that you are looking for, the stability that you are praying for, the stability that you have cried for with this person, because he's not stable on his own. He doesn't understand stability. He doesn't know what that's like. No one has ever taught him that. And he needs to learn on his own. It's time for you to move on. If he says that he wants to be better, he needs to recognize that he has to do that somewhere else. Because he has a lot of shit with him. There's a lot of stuff with him. He come with a lot. At the end of the day, he said that and he's still doing the same shit. So now what? They're saying something about like a man who wants to do better, they do better that day. Men are action oriented. Men are action oriented. When they really want something, they move. That's why sometimes they make mistakes because they don't think sometimes. They don't think things through all the time. A man who says that he wants a woman, he's going to change. And it's not going to be about you. It's going to be about him. Mm. Have you listened to Lauren London's interview with Angie Martinez? Listen to it again. Yo, like yo, build a nigga workshop is closed. Build a nigga workshop is closed, baby. That shop closed a long time ago. That shop closed a long time ago. You using scraps now trying to fix a nigga. Uh-uh. We not doing that. That shit is closed. You gotta let him know, like, oh babe, I can't fix you, boo. You a lot of work. No, not good. It's not healthy for you. They're saying if you're gonna, ooh, woo. They're saying if you're gonna use that energy, you need to use that energy on people who actually want to change. You need to use that energy on for the people who need the strength. They need the encouragement. They need the motivation, and they're gonna actually use that shit. Not on somebody who just like, oh my god, like you trying to encourage them, and that shit they get defensive. Like no, no. Place your energy somewhere else. Put that energy into something else. And they're saying you need a project. Pull one of them projects off the pinboard in your mind and get to work. All right, Danielle. Thank you. Leandro, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alrighty. Did you have a question for me, or you just want to get a general reading?
Just a general.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, it's time for you to maintain your boundaries too. Definitely time for you to maintain your boundaries. If somebody's trying to cross your boundaries and you're just kind of playing nice right now, it's time to put your foot down. It's time to like, all right, like, because they're saying something like about like, it just doesn't feel good anymore. That connection doesn't feel good anymore. Something about it is a little off for you right now. You have they're saying something about you have a lot in front of you. And you're really trying not to fuck up. Like I'm really just trying to focus. I'm hearing that like focus,
Yeah.
focus and intentional work, intentional experience is really important. You are like, listen, I'm trying. I gotta go. I got things I gotta do. Like I got work I gotta do. You know that a new journey is upon you. Um, you know that it's gonna call for you to rise above some of the adversities they're saying, some adversities that you had within yourself, feelings about yourself when it comes to your capabilities, your potential, all of that. They're saying that like you have really tapped in and kind of settled the energy down just enough for you to really get focused. I'm also hearing something about the plan is coming. Does that make sense?
The plan, yeah, it makes, yeah.
So if you've been worried about like what am I gonna do? What's my next step? What's my next step? You'll become aware of that when the time is right, is what I'm hearing. So
Okay.
when the time is right. So when they're saying so rest when you need to rest, work when you need to work. Don't overdo it. Don't overexert yourself. And I don't know, is this an ex? Is this somebody that you're dating? Who is this that's trying to reconnect with you?
It's an ex. I'm, he's still like lingering around or trying to reconnect, and I'm not having it.
No, you definitely need to. It's like he y'all still follow each other?
Yeah.
He be looking at your stories.
Mm-hmm.
You like that shit. Ah! You be like, look at this nigga. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. All in my stories. Mm-mm-mm. I'm hearing Spirit say it's time to just disconnect completely. It's time to disconnect completely. Because him having access to you at this point, I don't know if you're dating someone new or if you're just, like, it just feels like you're in a really good space right now. But there's a lot of jealousy and envy from him, I'm getting.
Okay, that makes sense.
He isn't content right now. He's not happy in his own life right now. He's looking at you like, damn, you're doing real well. Oh, okay, without me, huh? Very ego,
Mm-hmm.
very ego. So I'm just, if you've been feeling right, they're saying that remember the evil eye is real, and
Mm-hmm.
people will speak negative over, over your life and over you. You're over what you got going on. They're saying you giving him a front row view of what you're doing and what you got going on and how you moving. The mindset change, the things that you're talking about, you're giving him access to that, and no, no, he's not happy for you, and that energy is piercing through. So
Oh, okay.
whatever boundaries that you need to maintain with him, do that, please.
Okay. Yes. I
Do
will.
that, please, because you have some blessings and things coming your way, which you feel are coming your way. Um, And you just don't need that energy lingering around. They're saying that this has been work that you've been doing this year, just really cutting people off, you know, putting boundaries up in a very real way, saying no, and these things have been working for you. So it's the same thing. Everybody can't have access to you anymore. Okay, there are certain people who just cannot have access to you. So just remember that. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome. All right, last but not least, in the Twitter space, welcome. Did you want to get a carpool?
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good.
I'm also good. It's midnight on my side.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yes, I just wanted to find out. Okay, God, how are things going with like my my journey?
Okay.
Because I haven't dreamt the way I was dreaming before, and I don't know how things changed. There's this stop that happened, and things went like regular, not regular slash, So I don't know if it's something I should concern myself with it, or if I should take a break and focus on other things, because I am currently like writing, and I need to be up now so that I can stop.
Well, I'm hearing spirit say that you dive to whatever drama, whatever chaos is around, trying to like kind of pull you in. You need to just step away from it, ignore it, because you have work to do. You're getting the five of staffs and the three of coins. This is very different energy. In the five of staffs card, it's like everybody's chaotic, things are falling down. There's three people here in this card on the five of staffs. In the three of coins, there's also three people here, but everyone is in order. Everyone is organized. Everyone is ready to go and prepare for instruction and execution. So I'm hearing spirit say you need to refocus on what you're doing. That doesn't concern you. The drama doesn't concern you. And shit, if it does, you're grown, and sometimes you ain't got to answer to anybody right now. I'm hearing that really loud. They're saying that, it's time for you to just get rebalanced, recenter. It'll make you feel a whole lot better. And less clouded. I'm hearing that too, mentally clouded. Okay. Time to recenter and reground. So if you can get into some nature, maybe go on a hike, walk through the park, or sit in some grass or something like that, that'll be really helpful for you. Do some deep breathing exercises, take care of yourself, get a massage, maybe get a manicure, pedicure, a facial, maybe just have a whole spa day. Um, they're saying something about like, taking care of yourself. Resting is going to be really important to help with this mental cloudiness. This is what's blocking your dreams.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You are absolutely welcome. All right, Muffy, you ready for your carpool? Did you ask a question? I don't know if you already asked a question or not. If you would like to get a carpool, join us during the after show via my Patreon. Cash at me as well if you want to donate. My cash app is $ Coco Alexa. And don't forget to use the code if you want to book a reading. I have openings next week. Alrighty, Matthew, let's go. Let's see. Let's see. Wow, 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 wow. You're definitely reaching some goals. And again, like you're seeing some stuff that you're like, "Ooh, I actually might be able to do this now." Right? They're saying it's all about the plan and execution. Plan and execution here. They're saying that like you finally are feeling like I made it. Like I made it to where I've been trying to get to forever. They're saying the abundance is real. You got that flowing to you for sure. And they really want you to, they're saying just apply the plan, execute the plan, and you'll be fine. We've been in here for an hour and 11 minutes. That might be significant for you. You're getting the 10 of coins. You're also getting the Fool. You're getting the 7 of cups here as well. 10 of staffs. They're saying let go of the worry. You're living differently now. It might be time to reward yourself as well. Reward yourself. Yes. Wheel of Fortune with the Fool. Reward yourself. Ooh, Ace of Coins. Come on. A lot of newness is around you and it's very exciting. So I'm hearing Spirit say that, it's definitely time to reward yourself for sure. Doesn't have to be a big reward, but, do something for yourself. Is there something that you wanted? Is it something that you've been saving for? Is there somewhere that you want to go? Is it some I don't know, whatever it is. I'm hearing Spirit say whatever it is, go ahead and get it for yourself. You deserve it. You did a good job. More is coming. I'm hearing that as well. More is coming. So be prepared for that. No, they want you to reward yourself. They want you to reward yourself. Right. They're saying, create a budget. Create a budget for yourself. It's time to get organized in your finances. It'll just help you feel a lot better and help you feel much clearer as well. Because then it's like, okay, I know what I need to do. I know what needs to happen. Yeah. It's this energy. You're like, I just don't want to fuck it up. You're not going to fuck it up. You're not going to fuck it up. You're not going to fuck the bag up, yo. You learned your lesson. You're smarter this time. Just don't put too much on your plate that you can't handle. Just take your time. Okay? Everything in due time. With that Wheel of Fortune, everything in due time. Make sure that in your budget you include, something that, is just for you. It has nothing to do with savings. It has nothing to do with checking. It has nothing to do with any of that. It's just your own personal spending. Alrighty, y'all. That's it for this week's reading. Thanks for tuning in. If you would like to join us during the after party, become a patron via patreon.com/conjuredxcoco, conjured by Coco. And I hope to see y'all later. If there's any men in the that are watching, join us on Thursdays via Twitter and Zoom. Maybe I should do the men's only sessions on YouTube. Should I? I don't know. I think I'm gonna do a poll and let y'all choose because I don't know. Instagram will no longer be an option. So, all right, y'all. Have a good night. Have a good week. Peace.